You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi.
So you don't know. Your boy Brutal, Sim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is by now. Take some time out, bless up your boy, like up the video. Definitely help the channel out, because you know everybody gonna always put y'all up on game and keep y'all up to date on everything in the 2K community. You know we gotta start the video off the right way by giving a huge shout out to the Brew Squad. Anyone y'all got the notification bell unlocked, come to the comment section, type first, second, third, know the gang of Brew Squad. I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, y'all. Much love, much respect. Now we had a conversation brewing on Twitter, of course, and I gotta share with y'all. I want your honest opinion. Don't go by what Brute says. I want your honest opinion on this. Now this started off with a tweet from Double H. He said 2K really went from archetype builders to attribute builders. Archetypes has been gone. He said, I can't remember the last time I looked at my opponent's build name. There is no point. It doesn't tell me anything. I miss when builds had meaningful name attached to them with an identity. Now, the reason why he's really saying this is because it was easier to strategize when you could look at a build. Like, let's say we got two-way finisher. Two-way finishers in the past couldn't shoot for nothing. We knew it, so all we gotta do is clog the lane. Now in 2K, because of the 3-point threshold, right? Like you only need like a 70-something to hit consistent threes if you know how to shoot in the game, right? Now, because of that flexibility, you can't really go by name. And I notice it's really based on how flexible the 3-point threshold is in the game. That's what really determines how flexible the builder system is, to be honest with y'all. It's the same thing for NBA 2K20 when you had two-way builds that didn't have shooting in the build. Because there was such a low threshold, around 60 something you could shoot consistently, man. When you got 60 something in a 3-ball, you could shoot consistently. It offered a lot of flexibility and basically didn't give any meaning to the names. Now there were a few responses, man, and let me know if y'all, think they should go back to the archetype system. That's where we're going with this conversation. Now, Will responded saying, y'all complain about being too restricted with the damn pie charts, and he's telling the truth. Now Double H then responds saying, I didn't. I also think there is another way to have the archetype feel without pie charts. So now they're going back to pie charts. Now Megatron responds saying, I definitely want archetypes back, but y'all remember asking for this builder 2 years ago, right? Everyone was tired of being restricted by the pie charts, but 9 out of 10 people want to be able to do everything, and that's a fact. Double H then response say that he didn't ask for it. That's for sure. But to me personally, I really don't mind the archetype system. To be honest, I really do not. But I do understand what they're saying in terms of strategizing and seeing that build and knowing you could then adjust your defense to play a certain way. But in this game, it definitely doesn't exist. And we have to admit, and this is what sometimes I could only imagine how difficult it is to be a developer with this community. For years, when the archetype system was there, now I would never complain about the build at all. I don't know. It's okay. I always figure out how to get builds to do what I want either way. I don't know. Doesn't matter how restricted the system is. We're going to figure out the best way to be successful. And that's the goal at the end of the day for me personally. But for years, I heard people say, yo, we want to have the ability to create that Giannis build. We want to have the ability to create that KD build. We want to have the ability to create that LeBron build. We want to have the ability to create the real Steph Curry. Like, people be looking at superstar builds and like, yo, we cannot create these superstar builds because of the restriction of the pie chart. And 2K then went ahead and listened. They listened. And I ain't gonna front, more than any other 2K, we had so much flexibility with this game. I was able to go out there and create. Now, it might not be the exact KD build, but it definitely playing like the real KD build. The flexibility this builder gave us this year, we actually could create LeBron-type builds. Like, so much of the builds we wanted to create in the past, they gave us that. And that was because we were banging at the door. We as a community, that is, not me necessarily, but we as a community, that is, put some pressure on 2K to give us that flexibility. And I think it worked out well this year. Again, in my opinion, this is still one of the best 2Ks. I know a lot of y'all won't agree with that. I see y'all in the comments. Y'all hate this game. I see it. I see it. A lot of people hate this game. But I really, really like the game. And that includes the builder system. That includes gameplay. And I felt like I only touched the surface of the builder system this year, to be honest with y'all. I felt I could really, if I put some more time into it, I could really crack that code. Just by the last build I created, which had a 99 dunk, 85 free ball. The build was just so good all around that if I decide to put some more time in that building system, I have no idea what I could have pulled out, to be honest with y'all. Right? But I really like the builder system. But then again, this is not only about me. Again, I could always adjust. That's one thing I'm never worried about. Whatever system they drop, I'm willing to go in there, spend some time, and crack that code. Now, Badge Plug then tweet this out, or he probably might have tweeted this out before or after, but it's in the same conversation. He said, should the NBA 2K24 builder make superstars or role players? And that's what I want y'all to answer. Now, there are benefits, there are upsides and downsides to everything. When you look into the rec, going with random, everybody think they're Kobe Bryant. That's because they know they probably have the ability to do everything but defend. A lot of people sacrifice their defense to be a superstar. Now, in the real NBA, a lot of these superstars don't have defense or is not, pressured to play defense on the best player because they could always switch the person that's getting paid to play that lockdown. Now, people probably want to go back to that restricted system, but in 2K, you could add a lot more flexibility to their build, which will give you some decent defense and still have that close to superstar ability. Now, which one will y'all prefer, the superstar or the role players? Now, Juice responded to Bestbox saying role players. He says skill separate who was role player and who can take over. The superstar builder, the reason why every build feels the same just at different heights. Locks haven't felt like locks since 2K20. We don't even fear a pure lock no more. And now, let me hold you up there, Juice. Let me hold you up. The only reason is why we don't fear locks is because a lot of people, I was going to say the word y'all, but that's the truth because I don't even know if Juice was doing it. But a lot of people in the 2K community was crying because Steel was overpowered. The locks was causing a lot of chaos in the beginning, getting rips, getting interceptions. But guess what? The 2K community always, whenever locks are too overpowered, the 2K community never like it and go out there and complain, and the devs end up patching the locks. So in all fairness, the locks was really feared earlier in the year, but then the 2K community went ahead and pressured the dev to patch the locks. That's all I'm saying. But in my opinion, I prefer this current builder thing, but I do understand what they're saying in terms of identifying a certain build and having the ability to adjust that certain build. And I do see the benefit of role players because when you go out in the rec, everybody's a superstar. Nobody would like to pass the ball unless you play within an organized team. Then certain roles are assigned and the game tend to run a lot smoother once people understand their role. So I do understand both arguments. Then again, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Anyways, y'all, I just wanted to bring this conversation to y'all because the devs be listening. They never really bring the same builder back to back. They always make some adjustments going forward. What would y'all prefer to see in NBA 2K24? Put it in the comment section. Anyways, y'all, have a blessed one. Until next time, be safe out there, y'all. Peace.